Hello everybody, I am Adam from Sam Gamers, and just when I thought I could return to the old grind, no. Valve had to release more weapons, and you know, I'm not complaining, it's new weapons. It's not hats, that's really, really good. But more reviews. Anyway, so, past those first thoughts, let's get to the actual meat of this video. They added 4 items: the red tape recorder, the Huolong Heatmaker, the flying guillotine, and the neon annihilator, and some hats that nobody cares about. So let's get started. The red tape recorder does 50% of the damage of the normal sapper, but it unbuilds buildings, and I'm honestly not quite sure what that means, but just judging by what the description text says, I think when the engineer desaps the building, he'll have to build it up again, which disables the building for a while, but it doesn't destroy it, so I don't really understand the point of this weapon, because it's kind of ruining the risk-reward thing of a sapper. Like, you know that the engineer's probably going to be out of commission for a little while, but chances are a sentry won't be destroyed, so we won't have to waste metal to put up another one, or whatever. So that is my opinion on the red tape recorder, and it's okay. The Huolong Heatmaker, oh my god, this is awesome! This minigun is exactly like the normal minigun, but when you spin up, you have a freaking ring of fire around you, which is, oh my god, it's amazing! It pretty much turns the heavy into a kind of bulky pyro, almost. So when a spy gets near you to backstab you, he'll be taking 15 damage on contact with the ring, which is roughly melee range or Islander melee range, somewhere around there. And he will also incur normal afterburn. And by normal, I mean, you know, 60 damage over 10 seconds. It's what we've seen with the pyro. But that's amazing! And the only downside is that it takes 6 ammo every, like, second when you're spun up. And I don't know about you guys, but I've never run out of ammo on the battlefield, so that's really, really good. That's like a straight upgrade for me. I was actually going to run this thing with a shotgun, but I realized I wasn't running out of ammo, so I just switched over to the sandwich. So there we go. I think it's a straight upgrade, and I love it, and I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more. And it looks like the backburner, which is like my 4th favorite flamethrower. So that's a plus. Next up, we have the Flying Guillotine, which is for the Scout. This thing is unique, at the very least. It's a meat cleaver that you can throw at the enemy like a throwing knife. And I keep saying that Team Fortress 2 is getting a lot more like Modern Warfare 3 every single day, and this just proves my point. We have the kill streak sniper, we have the Islander, more kill streaks. We have this now. This is the freaking throwing knife, and you all know it. But it's not an instant kill, at least. It only deals 50 damage and then does 9 to 10 ticks of 4 to 5 damage worth of bleeding, which roughly equates to 100 damage total, I guess. 90 to 100, roughly. It's pretty good. It uses a projectile hit scan kind of thing, and by that I mean it takes a while to travel, but you don't have to hit directly on the character. You can hit a little bit off to the side and it'll still count as a hit, just like the throwing knife. Goodness. I like it, personally. I don't think it's worth replacing the pistol, but if you're looking for some fun and a change, this thing is pretty darn unique. I just want to say unique, because if you can't aim, it's probably going to be useless to you, but you know what? It's good, and I like it. It's definitely a change of pace, and you can't really complain about that. Next up, we have the Neon Annihilator, which is the new weapon for the pyro, and yuck. It deals 100% crits against wet players. Now, I'm not quite sure what wet means. I'm pretty sure it means water, Girardi, or Mad Milk, but I haven't been able to test it because I can't really get a bot to do that for me, I don't think. If I knew how to, I would. What wet justifies bleeding? I don't know. Like, blood's wet. But let's just assume that it's Girardi, Mad Milk, bleeding, and water. Best case scenario. It's still really useless because the pyro can't make people wet by himself. It's just like the sun on the stick, and they have to rely on another class using a certain weapon. And even though fire is a lot more common than wetness, the sun on the stick is still useless. So I think that's what this is going to turn out to be. And the lack of random crits just drills it into the ground, although some people prefer to play on no crit servers. I wish that was you. And they wouldn't really notice this. But still, it's useless. I don't really get the point of it. So that's my general opinion on the new weapon. Expect even more reviews of them coming out soon. And subscribe for more, because I'm going to be, like, up all night making review stuff. Yay for me. So, final thoughts. Red Tape Recorder. It's okay. Huolong Heatmaker. Oh my god, go ahead. This thing's awesome. Neon Annihilator. Ugh. And the Flying Guillotine, go ahead, use it. It's unique, and I think it's really good. It's a nice change, and it warrants its use at least once, which is, you know, that's really good, because not all the weapons in Team Fortress 2 have been very creative lately, so that's about it. And I will see you guys later with our review, I think, of the Huolong Heatmaker, because that appears to be the easiest to film for weapon, which means it should be out very soon, so be sure to subscribe. Again, I totally feel like a getter. So, be sure to subscribe for the third time. I'm horrible. And I will see you later.